Guys, so we're going to solve by square root. So our first step is going to be to get x squared by itself, whether it has a number or not in front of it. So in this case, we would subtract 2. We would get x squared equals negative 30 minus 2 is negative 32. We would take the square root. When we take the square root, we have to account for positive and negative. So right now we have x equals positive negative square root of negative 32. So a couple things for me, negative sign is a no-go, and also anything with some factors you need to break down. So anything other than a prime number. So the way we break down. So I'm going to ignore the plus minus. I'm going to do this as side work. So we take the square root of negative 32. We're always going to break out the square root of negative 1 first, and then whatever that number is. So the square root of negative 1 is always going to give us an I somewhere. Okay, two options for the square root of 32. We can use any factors, such as, I don't know, 4 and 8. We can break it down into all prime numbers, which means we would break 4 into 2 and 2, 8 into 4 and 2, and then 4 back into 2 and 2. Okay, I'm going to just bring everything down on kind of one line. Okay, then we would group however many is the number out in front of our radicand. So in this case, it's an imaginary 2. So we group 2 together. What that's doing is it's taking the square root of 2, basically squaring it because we're grouping 2 together. So that would reduce and leave us with just the number inside. So in this case, a 2. So that would come out. We have another group of 2s, so that would come out. And then we have a lonely one left over. We would just multiply everything out in front. So we'd have I times 2, which would give us 4i. The square root of 2 would stay inside. So now we just need to put that with our plus minus sign, and that is our answer. Okay, so this is our answer. So we should get there